Hello, and welcome to Ranking of Saturn, episode 43. Today we are scraping the bottom of the barrel. Today, by sheer chance, I'm guessing? Yeah, sheer chance. I wouldn't have done this intentionally. 3 of, I think, the worst games for the system have been grouped together into a single video, and that's only because all 3 of these games came out in the same month, December 1996. Like I've said before, this series, we're playing the games in a very, very rough release order, not an exact, precise release order, but like basically my method is find out what month in which year all the games came out, and then group up all the games by the month, and then just whatever order those games are, doesn't matter, as long as we are doing them in the correct monthly order. That's how I've been ordering the games. So there is method, but there is also a very, very small amount of randomness as well. And by sheer chance, these 3 games have ended up in the same video, so this one is going to be like pulling teeth. I just dropped the controller. Cool. Anyway, the first game, theoretically, video game that we're going to play today is our another Marvel game. This one comes to us from Eidos Interactive, and it goes by the name of The Incredible Hulk, The Pantheon Saga. The Hulk is green, so he is not showing up because I have a green screen set up, so just a big fat hole in the middle of the box art there. But trust me, he is there. Let me just grab that controller I just dropped. There it is. I have it. This is a game that I played over 10 years ago, last time I played it, and I think I played it for about 15 minutes. I bought it for my collection purposes, put it in for 15 minutes, thought, wow, this is shit, and never touched it again. So that is the entirety of my experience. So let's, I guess, give it another shot. My memories are very, very bad, so I'm expecting this to be awful. Marvel Comics. Trademark of Marvel characters. Attention to detail worked on this. Yeah. Remember attention to detail? And Silicon Dreams? And Silicon Dreams also worked on this. Oh dear. Attention to detail. We last saw their handiwork when we played Blast Chamber. That was attention to detail. And as a refresher, Silicon Dreams did Olympic Soccer, which was an interesting, if somewhat flawed, soccer game. Mm-hmm. Okay. What's with these sound effects in the menus? It's not really... These aren't really sound effects that I associate with the Hulk. Auto run on, stereo on. Difficulties hard, easy, medium. We'll stick to medium. CD and audio. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what these are meant to be altering. Like, what does the CD represent? Maybe music? Is it music and sound effects? Seems like the most likely. Yeah. Probably the CD means music and the standard speaker icon means sound effects. Not very clear though, but whatever. Again, I don't associate these sound effects in the menu with the Hulk. See, left shoulder to run, right shoulder for special move. X is uppercut, Y is block, Z is crouch and pick up. Punch and throw. Kick, barge, jump. Okay. Yeah, again, like the sparkle sound effects, not really something you would associate with a Hulk game.
Hulk has been taken prisoner by members of the Pantheon. His captors are transporting him to their secret base, the Mount. Ulysses and Paris are playing a dangerous and risky game.
Hey Crash, the Hulk is free!
Dipshits. You had one job. You captured the fucking Hulk. All you had to do was pilot the ship properly. You had one job and you fucked up. Boy, look at this. Oh, and the frame rate's not good. So that's kick. Okay. I like that he doesn't have custom air attack animations. They just use the regular standing on the ground animations when he's in the air. Okay. There was a so there is an unproven rumor that this game began life as a 32X game and then at some point was just moved to the Saturn and PlayStation, but like most of the original like work in progress 32X assets were kept. And looking at this game, I believe it. This looks like a 32X game. Punch that switch. Can't pick that up. Okay, so you can throw stuff as an attack. Good. I like that the way they've handled transparency in this game is not only are they using the dithered checkerboard transparency effect, but for some reason it's not just the window, it's also the metal border around the window that is transparent. Like, okay, I think, it looks super strange. Did the guy responsible for making them not know how to make a texture partially transparent? Or maybe that just wasn't an option. I don't know. It's weird. Can I get up here? No. Now, that looks like I'm jumping high enough, but apparently I'm not. Whatever. Can I put a box on top of a box? Okay, can't run while carrying something. Come on. Can't put boxes on top of boxes, apparently. Can I throw it? Oh, I can. There we go. What specials do I have? Well, I'm hitting the special button and nothing is, the right trigger, which is apparently for special moves, but nothing is happening. I don't know if I'm supposed to pick something up first or... Okay. I like that punching the wall makes textures fly out. We've already punched that one. Oh! Mines. There are mines on the floor there. Okay, they appear to be... Okay, mines that go off multiple times. Cool. At least they're delayed, so you can run over them if you're fast enough. What are these? It's something. Oh god. I appreciate that when you punch the wall, you leave marks. At least, well, sometimes. Depends on the textures. Woo. I might go back and grab that that health pickup from the pillar in the middle of the room. We took a bunch of damage from those mines. Get through this. You telling me the Hulk doesn't have the physical strength to bash through a door? Okay. The Hulk is one of those characters that is, on paper, I feel, very difficult to make a good video game about. Because the problem is it's very similar to Superman, to the Superman problem. You know how the turn the volume down a little bit more. You know how it's hard to make a good Superman game because Superman is like too powerful, and so it's difficult to make like a realistic and like credible threat. You know. Hulk is kind of similar because the Hulk is meant to be this all-powerful dude that only just gets more powerful the more pissed off he gets, and so in a way the problem is very similar to Superman's. Like you have this character that is meant to be, you know, a character of an action game, but in the Hulk's own lore, the more damage he takes, the stronger he gets, which is not typically how video games work. So and also he's meant to be like incredibly strong to the point where very little can like withstand his punches, and yet we're supposed to believe that just some normal looking metal door would be enough. Whatever, making games is hard. Oh, this performance is not good. Oh god. Oh, fuck are you? You're gonna come down? Oh no, you're gonna shoot me from a distance. This jump has a lot of delay on it. Like I hit the jump button and it feels like almost half a second later he jumps. There is so much delay on that jump. It's like, oh my god, fucking get out of it. Oh my god, get off me. Why is that not hitting? Good stuff. Where's it going to checkpoint me?
Hulk has been taken prisoner.
Oh, it's just going to restart the level, is it? Cool. Cool. Good choice. Yep, this is just a straight up restart. Fuck this. I'm just going up here immediately. God, the controls have so much fucking latency on them. Oh my god. Okay. That's kind of cool. You can do like a charging attack. You press the B button while you're running. That's kind of neat. Whoa, okay, there's like a force field up there. Which means that I'm assuming one of the switches I hit down here turns that off. I did like a spinning thing, but I don't know how I did it. this. It's hard to tell where the fucking hitboxes for the environment are. Like, I thought I was clear of that that railing, but apparently I wasn't. But also getting caught on the railing means also stepping on the mine, apparently, even though I physically wasn't actually stepping on the mine. It's... oh, this seems really bad. All that appears to do is change the direction of the lasers, I think, yeah. Oh my god. What's that thing on the bottom right corner? What is that? Okay, we've got audio volume sliders and what appears to be 4 pictures of people. I do not know why they're there. They do not answer the question of what is that in the corner. What is that in the bottom right corner? What is that for? What is that representing? I wish I knew. Oh, I already hit this. Nope, that... Oh, it's a... Oh, okay, open, yeah. I really appreciate that there's no distinguishing... There's no, like, different version of the switch texture to tell you when it's pressed and when it's not. Because it's like, oh, the door is closed. Oh, the door is open. Maybe have a slightly different looking version of that texture for when the switch has been pressed and when it's not pressed, maybe? Because I feel like it could be very easily to forget what switches you've pressed and then accidentally hit one you've already pressed, therefore closing a door again. Oh, this frame rate. Oh god, this fucking thing. Oh my god, this fucking thing. The fact that this thing can just hover out of reach is really annoying. God, get off me. No, jump. Oh my god. You get caught on things, but then the jump is like really slow and unresponsive, and so you can't rely on like getting out of the way of danger in time by jumping. And oh my god, these things need to fuck off. Go away. Okay. Wow, this sucks. This fucking sucks.
Hulk has been...
I don't care. I would like to see more than just one level today. That would be nice. Okay. Hit that. Hit that. Oh! Okay, I think I understand. I think I understand the special moves now. So I did that move there, that spin move, by holding down the right shoulder button and pressing A. It might just be what you do. So instead of the right shoulder button being the special attack button, it might just be act as a modifier. Oh my god. The combat in this game is awful. What the fuck? Get off. Oof. You see, getting caught on that railing was somehow close enough for me to activate the mine. So I'm assuming we're supposed to hit these switches, because every time we find one, another one of those little red triangles to the right of it lights up. So I'm assuming we have to find all the switches and light up all the red triangles. No! Oh god. Open the door. What if we just run? No! Get off the barrel, you fuck! Oh my god. Oh, I'm trapped. There's a force field there, so I can't get through. Oh my god. This is horrible. Get off the barrels. No idea what that switch does. I'm just going to hope it does something useful. That's a projectile of some kind. I took one of them out. Oh my god. No. Ugh. This is awful. Oh god, jump! Again, I got caught on the box when I felt like I shouldn't have. Can I bait this guy into getting hit? No, he hovers just out of reach. Awesome. No. Ugh. God, the movement in this game feels trash. No, I missed. You didn't come down far enough for some reason. He's going to hover out of... No, why am I not moving? I'm holding down the D-pad and sometimes he just stops moving. For shits and giggles, maybe? I want to take this thing out so it doesn't be a problem. Yeah, sometimes I'm not taking my thumb off the D-pad, but sometimes it feels like he just... The Hulk just... Like now, he stopped. I haven't taken my thumb off the D-pad, but he just stopped. This game feels like shit. Fucking shit. God, go away. No. I'm just gonna go. I don't care. No, get off, please. No, I can't move. What's this? Oh my god, I'm so close to dying again. What is this? Oh god, there's a thing here. No. We'll try one more time and then I'm putting a password in. Fuck this. No. Okay. Get the fuck off me. Okay. Okay. Punch. Punch. Whatever. Punch. Punch. Get out of my way. Oh, come! Oh, that fucking box. Get that. For some reason, the turrets aren't firing now. Wait. Don't know what that's for, but I'll hit it anyway. Get off me. I'm assuming this is the correct direction. There's also a thing, stuff up here as well. Okay. Ugh. Oh, I see. That one. That one. Another one. Is this a thing? Okay, according to this thing on the right, we're missing 2 switches. So, I don't know where they are. So I've hit that one. Fuck. This? No, that goes nowhere. That door is closed. No, that's not it. So what switch opens the door again? Oh no. Oh my god. Is it this one? No. It was that one. Okay. This is horrible. We hit that one. These flying fuckers again. No, get off me! Oh my god, you get stun locked by the turrets. That's not cool. These UFO guys just came down to my level. It would be so much easier to hit them. They won't. You get stuck on every corner. Oh my god. Get off. Shh. Whatever, I don't think they can follow me through that door. No, get away. Thank you. Push that one. That door hasn't opened. Didn't pick up the health for some reason. Oh, they followed me. Oh no, followed me. Shit. Come down here, you fucking cowards. Okay, I got one of them. Oh my... Oh! The hitboxes in this game suck. Environmental hitboxes, damage hitboxes... No, don't put it back down, you fucker. Okay. Okay, so I can't jump while carrying things, so it's not like I can jump and throw the boxes at them. Which would be very useful if I could, but nope. Well, that worked in a way that I wasn't planning. Another one. There's a fucking another one. Alright. No. Listen to the Hulk when he picks something up. Listen to this sound effect. That's not the sound of a Hulk. That's not the sound of the Hulk. That's not the Hulk's voice. The noise when you pick things up. That's the sound of, like, I don't know. Like a 10-year-old child picking up a 2-litre bottle of Coke. That's what that noise is. Oh, fuck you. These things respawn? I hope not. Oh, they respawn, don't they? Just jump. Jump, you fucker. Okay, so I've hit all the switches I can find. I don't know where the last one is. Okay, that's the second to last one. What's this? Oh my god, they shoot me through the floor. Are you fucking kidding me? That wasn't enough. Okay, that's the exit apparently. It says on exit on the floor. So where the hell was the switch? Did we miss a switch? I didn't see any other switches. This is awful. Okay, I'm going to put a password in. Because I am determined to see more than just the first level. Okay, let's go to Game Facts. level do we want to see? Do we want to see level 2, 3, 4, 5? Tell you what, let's just put in level 5. I like that they only have... GameFAQs only has the passwords for the first 5 levels. I'm assuming this game has more than 5 levels, but nobody has the patience to want to play through it for long enough to get any more than that. So it says 4, 0, 0, 7, 4, D, F, F, 1, 2. Okay.
The mount is now completely secure. But wait.
But wait! And then Hulk disappears in a flash of light. Good stuff. It's just a big dude here. Okay, we've got a bunch of weird statues. A Captain America shield.
The language of rhythm.
Okay, this soundtrack has lyrics, apparently. A sword? What the... Maestro? Okay, it's a boss fight of some kind. Oh god. Oh, I picked something up. Oh my god, get off me. Oh my god, this is terrible. Run away, run away! No, jump out of the way. Thank you. It's not doing damage to him anymore. Okay. What? Do I need to take out his minions first before I can hurt him? No, he's not taking damage anymore. That sucks. I'm gonna go through here. I'm stuck on the door. I can't get through. Fuck. No, stop. Would you believe that this level sucks also? Okay, I apparently only had 1 life for that one. Nod, Fred, Andrew, Dunny, Weezoo, Chad, Vintos, Flash Dan, DJ Doll, and Odd Brown. What? What? Okay. Let's try a different one, shall we? Let's try level 3. B 0 8 E 0 F 0 8. 0, 2. Password accepted.
Agamemnon has intercepted communications between Lazarus and Trauma. Atalanta has been taken hostage. Your next assignment is to free her, but beware. You may encounter Trauma in your quest.
These characters are dumb as fuck. Are they real Hulk villains? Because if so, damn. Oh, cool, an ice level. We all love ice levels. Oh, okay. Huh. Still don't know what the thing in the bottom right is. Oh, cool. I just stand here and let the people run into my fists. Get off me. Oh god, how do I crouch? That's how I crouch. Ugh. Last possible second I remembered what the crouch button was. Oh no! Jump! Ugh. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Man. Jumping puzzles. This game with horrific controls. The last thing it needs is a fucking jumping puzzle. What the? These men are just floating in the air. No. Get in the water, you bitch. I'm assuming the cold water is instant death. Because I don't know if Hulk can swim. I don't know if that's something the developers would have bothered to program, considering the rest of the game. Turn the volume up a little bit. Let's try and get a feel for this pattern. Okay. Caught on the lip. Okay. I felt. And yes, the water is instant death. Well, oh my god. Checkpoints. Can you just walk across these? I don't think you can walk across this one. You might be able to walk across this one. Yes, you can. Okay, the enemies stay dead, which I guess is something. Oh no, he's still alive. Land. Fuck. Oh, no. Oh, fuck me. We're at 50 minutes. I have no reason to play this anymore. I could have stopped after 30 minutes, but I'm still going. Partially out of fascination with how terrible this is. Yeah, I made it. Jump! Okay, I made it. Oh. Oh, there's a relatively big gap here between these next platforms. I don't like it. No! Oh my god, I made it. This kick is not connecting. Apparently I'm not close. I am not close enough to this bad guy to punch him. Okay, now I am. Oh boy. Transparent platforms. Oh. Why am I not dead yet? No! Fuck. No. No, fuck. Cool. Transparent ice platforms in a game that has terrible fucking controls and environmental hit detection. Cool. No, I did it again. No, stop. No! Please let it end. Please let it end. Oh my god, it ended. This guy's going to throw bombs at me again. Or not. They're just going to stand there running. Or they're just going to run there standing. I don't know. Pick one. Okay, that guy worked. That guy's scripting wasn't broken. Okay. Those guys are broken. That guy's broken. Is it a proximity thing? Oh, it's a proximity thing. Okay. I wasn't close enough to him, so he didn't activate. He just respawns. Cool. No. You know what? This is a pretty bad level, but I would take it over level 1. This is a... See... This is like bad, but at least it's, I don't know, easy to understand from like a level design standpoint. Also, this texture on this back wall looks like it could be a secret. Look, you see how it's slightly darker than the surrounding textures? That makes me think if I hit it enough, it might break. Nope. Misleading texture. That. Oh, fuck me. Okay, luckily the checkpoint is right here. Oh, No! Oh. Diagonals. No! Oh my god. Trying to counteract the sliding of the blocks is... I hit the jump button and he didn't jump. Because that's how delayed it is. That's nuts. Stop. Okay. My god. Okay. I'm hitting the jump button now. Okay. Gotta run for this one. Oh, please stop with the jumping puzzles. Fuck you. No, no. Okay. Oh, he almost didn't jump in time. Oh, don't do this to me. No! Oh. Where's the next platform? Where? Oh, it's like, oh, fuck you. That's so bullshit. Okay, I think this might be the last jump. Oh, thank God. Oh no. What fresh hell is this? Oh shit, it's a fucking... No! Okay, at least they are being very generous with the checkpoints in this level. They know. The people who made this level know. They knew. Okay. No! Oh my god! Assholes designed this level. No! I didn't jump in time because the controls are not responsive. Okay. No, okay. Oh. Okay, I stopped for some reason. Why did I stop sliding for some reason? Okay, the game broke for a second there and I don't know why. Oh. This is awful. People think Marvel video games are bad now. Check this shit out. Oh, fuck you. I keep forgetting just how horribly delayed the jump is. And so, and that I pressed it in time, but I wasn't moving quite fast enough, so I didn't... Oh my god. I can't pull myself away from this fucking garbage fire of a video game. Do I have to run? Oh. No. Oh my god. No. No. I don't want to move too fast because there's going to be a hole directly in front of where I want to be. I'm just just going to stand here and let Hulk slide. There we go. Apparently that was the end of the level. Wow. Oh my god, we finished a level. We finished a level. Holy shit. I've been playing this for an hour and that is obscene. We're going to stop now, but I just want everyone to see I finished a level in The Incredible Hulk, the Pantheon Saga, and oh my god, what is this? This is a guy called Trauma, apparently. And he exploded into smoke. Anyway, I'm stopping. I'm not going to play this anymore. It sucks so fucking much. Where are we going to put The Incredible Hulk, the Pantheon Saga? I know where we're not going to put it. Anywhere in the top 100. I think Virtual Golf is a better video game. Breakpoint is a much more competent video game. Tunnel B1 is, you know, it's not a very well designed game, but on like a technical level, it is way more impressive than Hulk. Virtual Hydlide gets tons of shit, but it is a much more well designed video game than The Incredible Hulk. I would rather play Blast Chamber, which is not a great game, but it's more fun than this one. Bug is a masterpiece compared to The Incredible Hulk. Clockwork Knight is a better game. I would rather play 3D Lemmings. Primal Rage is a terrible, terrible fighting game. But it is, I don't know, it shows more like technical know-how and like game design than this does. Iron Man Exo Manowar in Heavy Metal is a superior Marvel product. WWF WrestleMania the arcade game is a terrible fighting game. Actually, I'm not sure about that one. Revolution X is worse. It's here somewhere. It's in the 130s. Boy, Rise 2 is worse. You know what? I'm going to say WrestleMania the arcade game is a better game than The Incredible Hulk, the Pantheon Saga. I think Johnny Bazooka Tone is better. I'm going to say Offworld Interceptor Extreme is a better video game than The Incredible Hulk, the Pantheon Saga. I have infinitely more respect for what Starfighter 3000 was attempting and failed at than whatever creative vision was behind the Hulk. Chaos Control is complete bullshit, the video game, but at least it runs well. The Incredible Hulk, The Pantheon Saga is a better video game than High Octane. And you know, UEFA Euro 96 has really nice menus. The menus look really nice. The menus are really nice. This is difficult. But but the menus are not enough to save it. Okay, the Hulk is going above Euro 96. It's our new 135. A top 140 Sega Saturn game. Congratulations, I guess, to the Incredible Hulk, The Pantheon Saga. A truly quality piece of software. And for those of you who think the PlayStation version might be better, it's not that much better. From what I've seen, the frame rate is like a little bit smoother, and some of the effects look a bit better, like transparency, but other than that, exactly the same game. So not the Saturn's fault, as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, let's move on to our second mistake. Let me just change the box art. Okay, the next game we're going to be playing is a racing game from Gremlin Interactive. You remember Gremlin Interactive, creators of UEFA Euro 96 England and Loaded, and you know what? Actually, pretty okay Actua Golf. Gremlin has at least one like decent game on this list. The other two, though, not very good. This one might be their worst. I don't know. We shall see. It goes by the name of Hardcore 4x4. Let's bring up the capture view. I have played a significant amount of Hardcore 4x4 over the years. Not because I think the game is good, but because I think the game is fascinatingly awful. Fascinatingly awful. The Sega Saturn version of Hardcore 4x4 is one of those games that when you look at it, you question why it was released in the state that it was. And you're like, why did Gremlin put this out in this condition? Like, did they not know? But no, the answer is almost certainly yes, they knew. I don't know, they just, they were like, probably, hey, we probably don't think it's worth our time to continue working on this version of the game, so let's just put out what we've got and hope it makes some money back. Which is what I'm guessing happened. Because, no one with a conscience would put this out. Otherwise, okay, accelerate, C button, brake, B button, gear up, gear down. Handbrake is A, horn is Z, toggle views is X. Okay, what if we make accelerate B? Brake C, handbrake A. Toggle views Y. This game also came out on the PlayStation, and the PlayStation version is actually pretty decent. It's like an okay racing game on the PlayStation. I'm not going to say it's amazing on PlayStation. It's not. It's actually pretty mediocre as racing games go. But at least it's not a fucking train wreck like this version is. But what kind of weather do we want to choose? Fine. Daytime overcast, daytime stormy, nighttime fine. Decent number of weather options. Let's go with sunny for now. The game defaults to novice. You have to unlock pro and extreme. I like that extreme is designed in a very extreme way, you could say. So novice is the only difficulty we can play right now. Okay, we've got High Camber Pass, Sunbaked Gulch, War Zone, Dun Forest or Dune Forest, Dunned Forest, the Devil's Kitchen, which appears to take place in an active volcano, Ice Pack Scramble. Oh, that's the last one. Let's go with the first one, shall we? Automatic, manual. Like, these menus are decent. Like this, what we're looking at right here is actually the best part of the game. The menus are like presented nicely, you know. All the options have got like little detailed 3D models associated with them, which is like nice, you know. Like effort, real effort went into the menus. And I acknowledge that. So we've got our selection of different cars here. Grip, suspension and grip, slightly less. Like, why would you ever choose this car over this car? Like, this one is just a straight stats downgrade over this one. There's no, like, whatever. Let's go with this one. Single race, championship, time trial. Standard race. Time to play. You are in for a treat if you don't know what this game looks like on the Sega Saturn.
Hopefully, this little baby will be quick enough to stay with the competition. Watch the hills, they really drag the power out.
Look how terribly this game runs. Look at it. Trying to steer right, but the controls are not responsive, like, at all. Pushed around by the other cars. We have a pure first-person view. We have an adorable steering wheel view. Look at this. Oh my god. We've got a far away third-person view. Close up. Third person view, and that's it. Frame rate is pretty awful unless you can get like far away from the pack. You can get in first place and then like get some distance between you and the rest of the cars. The frame rate improves a little bit. Then at least the game doesn't have to render the other cars around you. There we go. Look, the frame rate's like playable, sort of, now. Oh my god, these fucking controls suck. Oh shit. It's very difficult for me to describe how this game feels controls-wise. It's just... Because I understand what the developers were going for. They were going for like an off-road racing game. And when you race in off-road conditions...
Whoa, hardcore!
When you race in off-road conditions, you know, maintaining a straight line can be difficult because of all the hills and bumps and rocks and shit like that. But there's... having difficulty maintaining a straight line, and then just sometimes the game will just randomly force your vehicle to one side for no obvious reason because it just decided to at some point. And I found that the handling gets worse with the frame rate. Almost like the driving physics are tied to the game's performance in some way. It's very strange. Oh my god. Get the fuck out of my way. Let's go first person. Imagine if the game doesn't have to render any vehicles, maybe the frame rate's even better. No, it's not. Oh god. Urgh. He's seriously only on lap 2. What? I swear this is the third time I've crossed this bridge. How are we only in lap 2? Oh, fuck you, video game. Yeah, that'll happen too. Sometimes you'll go over like a lump in the road, and your vehicle will just spin 180 degrees and face the wrong direction. It doesn't do that in the PlayStation version. I've played a fair amount of the PlayStation version. It doesn't do it in that version. For whatever reason, the Saturn version is just got completely fucked driving physics. If somebody came forward and said, hey, did you know that there's a random number generator attached to like the car physics in the game, I would believe them, because at times it really feels like the handling of these cars is random. It's like random. Okay, can I take back first place from this asshole?
Whoa, hardcore!
Whoa, hardcore. Oh my god.
Go for it. Whoa, hardcore!
Turning left, but the car won't turn left. Oh my god.
Game over! Too bad. Try again.
So now you've seen it. Now you've seen hardcore 4x4 for the Sega Saturn. Now you understand. Let's try another track, shall we? Try Sun-Baked Gulch. Let's try different weather. Shall we go for... I don't know, nighttime. Okay.
These 4x4 trucks are the toughest trucks man can build, and they're built to race the toughest terrain on the planet.
Okay, if you say so. Bouncing off walls because they won't fucking turn. Get out of the way. Oh my god. I did a Battle of the Ports of this game years ago that I think does a very good job of showing the massive gulf in quality between the PlayStation and Saturn version of this game. At points it's hard to believe they're the same game. Turning. Oh no, I got turned 180 degrees again for reasons that I couldn't control. Thank you, other car. The way that voice just comes in sometimes to just yell things at you is just the cherry on top. When you see this game, the way that it looks and the way that it runs, and if you ever feel the way that it controls, and then you've got this guy yelling in your ears, "Whoa, hardcore!" as you're playing maybe one of the most broken, fucked up video games ever made. At least for the Saturn. It's mwah, chef's kiss. It really finishes off the experience in a pretty incredible way. Finally catching up to some of the other cars. Which means the frame rate's going to go down again. Oh my god, just stop bouncing off the walls. If I was to say, if I was to pick one fault with this game that is the worst, worse than all the other faults in the game, the thing that makes the game, I could pick one thing that is doing the most damage, you could say, I would say it's probably the driving physics. You can play a racing game with a bad frame rate, it's not that crazy or hard. You can play, games with kind of ugly, hard to navigate tracks. Oh, I flipped over. Cool. Done that before. That's nothing new. But games where the truck actively fights you, where the vehicle actively fights you and doesn't want to turn in the direction that you're pushing on the D-pad frequently, that's a special kind of frustration. I'm completely unable to catch up to the other trucks in front of me. I feel like a massive amount of this game relies on luck. But yeah, you can play this game a lot and you can try and get better. You can try and get a feel for the controls. You can try and get used to the performance. You can learn the tracks. But I feel like even if you did all that...
Game over! Too bad.
Luck would still play a significant role in whether or not you manage to win races. Which is unacceptable. Try a different track. Warzone. Let's do Warzone. Let's change our truck as well. Let's try the Brimstone. Let's go for some rain. Why not? Why not? We may as well see the different weather effects while we're here.
Hopefully, this little baby will be quick enough to stay with the competition. Here in the desert, it's gonna be dusty. It hasn't rained here in 12 years.
Cool, I like... Oh man, my capture device is really fucking up the vertical sync right now. I like how when you turn on rain and you race the desert track, instead of rain it has a sandstorm. I think that's a nice touch. It makes seeing what the fuck is in front of you almost impossible. But you know, it's like a nice touch, I guess. Somebody thought to do that. That's neat. Oh my god. I can't fucking see where I'm going. No, turn right, you bitch. Where's the way forward? Climb the hill, please. Thank you. Oh god, I can't see where the track... Okay, there it is. It's just fucking madness. There are sections of this track where everything looks like it's covered in the exact same texture. Like the track, the walls of the track, everything. So there are times when you just lose track of where the road is, and you end up like accidentally driving directly into the wall because it's all the same fucking texture. Oh my god. Change camera angle, you know, for shits and giggles. God, just turn left, please. Holding down left on the D-pad the whole time there. I want to go right. That's it. You know what? I don't want to play the third lap. Oh, look, there's a steering toggle. What does this do? Is this steering sensitivity? Hang on. Oh, it is. That's weird. You can adjust steering sensitivity in the pause menu. That's strange. How does it feel with higher sensitivity steering? Doesn't feel any better. Not really. Oh my god, go around it. Fucking... Oh yeah, we're done with this track. I don't care. We're not finishing the track. Okay. What if we have it at, shall we say, 3/4? What if we have the pink truck? Dun Forest or Dune Forest? Let's go with Nighttime Stormy. Let's really fuck it up. Let's go for time travel. Time trial. Why not? 3 laps. Edit names. Sure. 3 laps. The back of the box says this game is only 1 player. I'm pretty sure the PlayStation version has multiplayer.
The tension is building.
I imagine they probably pulled multiplayer out of the Saturn version because the performance is already so terrible. Imagine trying to render 2 view perspectives at once. That would probably make the frame rate even worse.
Who's got the courage to be king of the forest?
God. No. There we go. See, even when there's no other cars to worry about, the frame rate is still not great. Ugh. God, it's awful. Oh, I just want to drive in a straight line. Hang on. Bring it back down a bit. This is a nightmare. Ugh. Like I said before, the handling isn't like this in the PlayStation version. The PlayStation version controls relatively well, you know, it's like a decently responsive game. It's hard to believe that.
Turn around, you're going the wrong way.
I'm sorry, but the game is insistent on turning me 180 degrees sometimes. It's hard to believe that, you know, oh my god, that turn.
You're going the wrong way.
It's hard to believe that this is meant to be the same game as the PlayStation version, you know. I would say graphically, if we're going pure polygons and textures, I would say this version doesn't look that much worse than the PlayStation version. The PlayStation version obviously looks a little bit cleaner than this. Oh god, looking where I was going that time. That time it was my fault. But from like a track complexity standpoint, vehicle detail standpoint, this is like very, very close to the PlayStation version. The main problem is just the frame rate, the handling, and sometimes due to extremely samey textures, you can't see where the fuck you're going. I think we're going to turn off bad weather next time. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. I think the soundtrack is fine, like decent soundtrack. It's a waste of a soundtrack. They could have spent this soundtrack on a better game. Alright, let's... What car's got the most grip? See, I like the red pickup because it's got like decent grip and decent suspension. So recovery from jumps is a lot smoother. But I don't know, the green one's got the most grip. Let's go with that one. Devil's Kitchen. I think this is probably the ugliest track in the game. So we're going to go with good weather because we want every opportunity we can give ourselves to help ourselves see where the fuck we are going, because there are parts of this track where you just straight up cannot see the road, because everything is textured in black.
If you want to prove you've got a tough truck, this is the place you want to do it.
Oh god, the frame rate was like half decent there for a couple seconds. Took me by surprise. Turn, please. Thank you. Okay, what if I turn steering down even more? What do we do that?
Whoa! Hardcore!
Yeah, this is the part I was talking about. Everything is just textured in black, and it becomes incredibly hard to see where the fuck you're supposed to be going. Okay, get off the wall, please. Thank you. Yeah, the frame rate is like weirdly good. Well, I say good, not good. But like better compared to the other tracks in this one for some reason. Oh my god. Okay. Again, we'll do 2 laps and then...
Go for it.
and then we'll back out again because this game has some alternative controller options. I know it definitely supports the arcade wheel, the arcade racer wheel, but I'm not sure if it supports the 3D pad or not. I don't remember. Oop. This way? Yeah, this way.
Go for it.
That's all we need to see. Alright, let's start off by testing the 3D pad with this game. Oops. Okay. Right, yes, this game supports the 3D pad. I'm navigating the menu right now with the analog nubbin. Right, let's try Ice Pack Scramble. Let's try an ice stage, shall we? Single race. Go for the teal car. Let's keep it as good weather. What is this again? Difficulty, okay. So let's see how this game feels with the 3D pad.
The tension is building. The fire from these trucks can really melt the ice.
Okay. Oh, it's kind of hard to tell just how the steering feels because it's... Okay. Oof. Because A, I'm getting knocked around a lot. B, the frame rate is making it tough to see subtle changes of direction. Oh, ice. Yeah, they added slippery ice physics to this racing game. Cool. Ugh. No, no, you fucker. Turn. Turn, please. Thank you. No. God. Ugh. All of these tracks are so narrow. If the road was less narrow, you didn't feel like you were being funneled, like constantly driving through like a tiny gap, only wide enough for just wide enough for two cars. Like I feel like this game would be better, but like they're so in like, oh my god. Ugh. It's like, okay, these big open sections, fine, but most of the tracks feel like they're these tiny little winding canyon areas with high walls that you can't really maneuver in, and you're constantly bouncing off the walls. Ugh. Oh my god. It's hard to tell even if the analog pad is like having that much of an effect on the steering at all. Let's go. Okay.
Better get going.
I'm going to move it very slowly. Okay, so there is some analog control there. Not much, and I don't think this racing game has the kind of action to it that, you know, you're really going to see a whole lot of difference. I love that guy's just constantly ramming into the wall. He's gotten stuck. Yes, it's just not the kind of racing game where you're really going to see much of a advantage to using analog controls, because the physics are so bad, and you're constantly bumping into things or being knocked around by other cars. There's almost no point to it. So, I mean, the best thing you can say about it is that it doesn't make the handling feel worse. It's just it just feels irrelevant, you know. Alright, now let's try the wheel. Just one moment. I've forgotten to take off the cable ties of my controllers. I should have done that before hitting record, but, you know, sometimes you just forget shit. Okay. Damn, I didn't get it done in time. The game's now going to load up a tracked screen, which is funny because it's not even an arcade game. Isn't it weird how attract screens made the jump to home consoles? If you leave a game at the title screen for long enough, it'll just fade away and then bring up like an auto demo of gameplay. In the arcade, it makes sense because you want passers-by walking past the machines to see what the game looks like, you know, in gameplay. That's why it's called an attract screen. You want to attract people to your machine. But for console games, it's kind of pointless. But, you know, it's nice that it's there. Okay. Alright, so accelerate C. Okay, we're going to change brake to Z. Handbrake to Y. Toggle view to A for this specific setup, because on this wheel A, B, C are on the right hand side of the wheel and X, Y, Z are on the left hand side of the wheel. So okay, let's just go for a standard time trial. Let's go back to my classic red truck. Let's go back to Dun Forest because that's a relatively chill track. Okay. Okay. Can't imagine the wheel will make much difference to the overall experience, but I would like to know.
If you want to prove you've got a tough truck, this is the place you want to do it.
Okay. Okay, so I just change. Ooh. Oh god. Ugh. Turn, please. Thank you. See, you could theoretically get some enjoyment out of this by just kind of like turning on time trial mode and then just trying to make your way around the track, trying not to crash, kind of like a driving skill sort of thing. Like, okay, can I make it round this track even at a low speed and not crash into anything? You know, different kind of challenge. But thanks to the completely fucked driving physics, still extremely hard. Oop, no, that's a wall. That's not the road. Oh my god. Ugh.
Go for it.
Oop. Oh my god. You know, the on-screen wheel maps relatively one-to-one with the movement of the arcade wheel, which is, you know,
Come on. Move
that's pretty
that
cool.
rig.
I'll give it that. Oh, shit. Trying to do this at speed with the wheel is not a great experience. But, you know, trying to take your time and not crash into stuff with the wheel. There's maybe,
Go for it.
you know, a little challenge to be had there. Make make up your own fun. Because the game is sure as hell not going to do it for you. Okay. Okay. Turn. No, okay, don't turn. Fine. This is like the great-great-grandchild of spin tires in this, doing this. I need to navigate this really fucked up terrain with my off-road vehicle. That in itself can be kind of fun. Ooh. Turn. I'm trying to go carefully. I'm trying to like not crash into anything because I'm going at a relatively slow speed, and it's still throwing me into walls. Ugh. Damn it.
Go for it.
Go for it, he says. Oh my god. Let's do the last lap. Why the hell not? Let's just go for it. Oh my god. Let's try playing it from the third-person perspective again. Yeah, it's not as fun. I feel like if you're going to play a racing game with a wheel, like you should be playing from a first-person perspective. It's just too much. I don't know. It feels too detached when you try and play a racing game with a wheel from a third-person camera perspective. Oh my god. Oh my god, please just turn into the track. Thank you. Right, let's go back to...
Turn around. You're going the wrong way.
There we go. Okay. Jesus. Okay. There we go, we're at the end. What does that truck say?
Game over.
Oh, the truck says loaded. The truck says loaded on it. It's an ad for one of Gremlin's other games. And that was Hardcore 4x4. you can see what they're trying to go for, but it's just not like. It just doesn't run well, and the driving physics are like they're too out of control. It's too like. It's just bad. It's just bad. If you want to play hardcore 4x4 and actually potentially, I don't know, enjoy yourself, play the PlayStation version. That version is like okay. Not amazing, but okay. Okay, so where's it going? Okay. Try and say something nice about it. It's ambitious. It's ambitious. It's trying to do a style of racing game that was not common at the time it came out, you know. Overwhelming majority of racing games were very, I don't know, there was very, very like, they're more very, very traditional, you know, like flat roads, very clear demarcation between the edges of the track and, you know, areas off the track. This game is trying to do a style of vehicle handling and, you know, off-road terrain racing in a way that I feel it's impressive that they tried at all, you know, and I feel like there are moments, especially when you're playing without other cars in time trial mode and you've got like the racing wheel, you know. And because you're in time trial mode, the game doesn't have to render other vehicles, doesn't have to calculate the impacts and physics for the other vehicles, so the frame rate is like approaching something acceptable, almost. Where you can kind of make your own fun in that ultra specific scenario, you know. Time trial with an arcade wheel, maybe, but it's still not. It's still rough. It's just trying to play the game as the developers designed it. It's just not fun, like at all. It's a fucking nightmare. Frame rate is shit. Navigating some of the tracks can be weirdly hard at times because of the whole let's just texture everything in exactly the same texture, which is not great. But the driving physics, man, that's the number one flaw. That's the thing that if you were to fix one problem with the game to try and like improve the game as much as possible, it would be the driving physics. That's the number one thing that is the most screwed up, you know. So I'm going to say it's a worse game than Primal Rage. It's worse than WrestleMania the arcade game. It's a much worse game than Off-World Interceptor Extreme. I would say it's a less. See, I don't know now. I'll say it's better than Rise 2. Is it better or worse than High Octane? Another terrible, terrible, awful racing game with a dog shit frame rate. Hmm. 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 You see, I'm torn because acknowledging the ambition and what the developers were trying to achieve is like clashing with how terrible it is to play. It's like it's a I guess you could say it's kind of a virtual highlight situation where, yeah, the game looks like shit and plays terribly and runs awfully, but the ambition, man, the ambition is so impressive. At least it is with Virtual Highlight. The ambition is just at least interesting with Hardcore 4x4. I wouldn't say it was necessarily impressive. It's an interesting thing that they try to achieve, but it's just such a fucking bad execution. Especially when you compare it to the PlayStation version, which is so much better. You see just how hard they failed with this version of the game. Like I said before, the PlayStation version is not an amazing game, but it's like, it's decent, you know? It's decent. It's a decent racing game. But it is so much better than this version of the game. So I'm going to say it's worse than Starfighter 3000, which is difficult for me. Is it worse than Chaos Control? Chaos Control is a very simple game. It's just an on-rails shooter with bullshit difficulty. But in a way that was like more standard for the time than people tend to remember. People tend to only remember the good light gun games from this era. Your Virtua Cops, your Houses of the Dead, your Time Crisis, your Time Crises. People tend to not want to remember the bad light gun games. And there were a lot more of those than there were good ones. Chaos Control is one of the worst, but it's also a lot more typical. So this isn't even really a particularly like egregious example, you know, of its own genre. This is just the norm for most light gun games in the 90s. You know, this level of quality, your Chaos Controls, your Mad Dog McCree's, your your Area 51s, you know, stuff like that, like the really shitty, like usually FMV light gun games. It's not as bad as High Octane. It's not as bad as High Octane. I'm going to say Hardcore 4x4 is a better game than UEFA Euro 96, purely because the game is trying to do something that very, very few racing games of the era tried to do: realistic off-road racing and handling. Whereas, you know, that's at least a vision, you know? It's interesting, even if the execution is awful. Whereas UEFA Euro 96 is a shameless cash grab. Shameless cash grab of a video game. Which makes it, I guess, technically makes it Gremlin's second worst game on this list. So Gremlin's worst game is still Euro 96. Is it? It's worse than Chaos Control. Chaos Control is a fucking awful game, but it's I would say it's very typical of its genre, and it's like there were so many like shitty like FMV light gun games with bullshit difficulty that it doesn't. It's unfair to really claim that this is, you know, this is any worse than those. And a lot of the time they would just they would intentionally make games as hard as possible, because especially for FMV games like this, because there's only so much space on a CD-ROM, and especially if you're making an FMV game, that space gets swallowed up real quick by the video files. So in order to make sure the customer doesn't feel ripped off by a game they can finish in half an hour, you make the game as hard as possible. So that most likely half an hour of video files you have on that disc will last them potentially days, maybe even weeks, before they finally bang their head against it enough to brute force their way to the end. So it's very, very typical of these kinds of games at the time. Boy, this is like just as hard for me as ranking Street Fighter Alpha 2 was. Like Alpha 2 was like serious when I was ranking that, because like, oh my god, this game could be like number one. I don't know, but you wouldn't think that ranking would get this tense at the exact opposite end of the list, you know, at the far opposite end. but it does. See, I'm torn. I'm torn by what this game was trying to be versus what it ended up as. It's such a fucking mess. It's worse. It's worse than Chaos Control, which means it's going up against the other game that we played this very episode, The Incredible Hulk, The Pantheon Saga. Gee, which is the worst game? Which is the worst game? Our shitty 3D platformer with bad controls, terrible combat, and a questionable frame rate, or a extremely or an extremely bad port of a mediocre PlayStation 1 game with way worse physics than the original game and a horrific frame rate. There was a time years ago when I thought Hardcore 4x4 was the worst game, just straight up the worst game released in Europe for the Saturn. I hated it so much. It's weird to think that not only is it not the worst game, it's not even the second worst game. It's not even the third worst game. It's not even the fourth worst game. These are realizations I've come to after forcing myself to sit down and spend time with every game, 10 years ago, my knee-jerk reaction would be, Hardcore 4x4 is garbage, it is the worst game, no argument, But now it's like, I have objectively played worse shit than Hardcore 4x4, and that's wild to me. I guess the main problem is, it's like, I never really played any of these games enough. I used to put them in for 10, 15 minutes, go, this isn't fun, and then stop. Whereas Hardcore 4x4, I don't know, the concept is interesting enough that I would play it for longer periods of time than normal, and so the game had time to, really give me a bad impression. After forcing myself to spend more time with games that I would normally not want to play at all, I realise, you know what, Hardcore 4x4 at least has vision going for it, if not performance or controls. And the Hulk is fucking awful. Combat sucks, the platforming sucks, the controls have so much latency to them, oh my god. And it's not just the capture setup. Some of you might be thinking, oh, your capture setup would introduce some latency to the controls. Maybe it's just the capture setup that's the latency. No, I know what this capture latency feels like, because I've been doing it a lot, so I've got an innate, I've got a sense for what the latency should be. Incredible Hulk is way worse than the standard capture latency. It's fucking... Like I said, at some points it feels almost like it's almost like half a second. It's nuts. The time between hitting the button and then the Hulk doing the thing you want him to do. Especially the jump. Especially the jump. Getting caught on all the corners, especially when you're trying to be quick or careful, is super frustrating. The stupid switch puzzle in level 1. Level 1! Why is level 1 so difficult to navigate? Why is level 1 such a fucking challenge? As bad as that ice level was, I don't know, I had like a weirdly like sick sense of like enjoyment to that level, because it was at least the only level we saw that was like easy to understand and navigate, you know, and didn't have a bullshit switch puzzle. Wow. I don't believe I'm going to say this, but I think Incredible Hulk the Pantheon Saga is a worse game than Hardcore 4x4. That's nuts. Me of 10 years ago would have called me crazy, but I think, I don't know, it's... Hardcore 4x4 is a terrible, terrible video game. Fucking trash. But there are things about it that are interesting, you know, and it's a good idea. It's a really good idea. Just fucking terrible execution, at least on the Saturn. Maybe one of the worst PlayStation to Saturn ports on the system. Like, fucking wow. Awful, awful port. So yeah, Hardcore 4x4 is now the 135th worst Sega Saturn game. Congratulations. Sitting right next to the game we played earlier. That's interesting. I did not expect that. Going into this video, I was expecting Hardcore 4x4 to be the worst of the 3 games that we played today. I was not expecting Hulk to end up being worse than it. That is shocking to me. Anyway, let's move on. We're at 2.5 hours. Let's get on with the third and final game. Looks like we're going to go just over 3 hours today. My apologies. The third and final game for today is a horrible, horrible little action platformer that goes by the name of Dragonheart, Fire and Steel. Comes from Acclaim. And yes, this is a movie tie-in game for the extremely bad mid-90s movie Dragonheart. Oh, come on. There we go. God. Fucking Dragonheart. Starring Dennis Quaid and Sean Connery. Yeah, this is the movie where Sean Connery voices the dragon. Oh no, Funcom made this. Oh, Funcom, what did you do? Menu controls, language credits. knockout, B, slash, C, jump, Z, block. What is that? What is that symbol? I'm guessing maybe that's the shoulder buttons, maybe? Block is right shoulder button. Smart bomb. What? This game is set in the Dark Ages. Why are there smart bombs? Push A. So A is push, B is knockout, which I guess means punch? Maybe? C is slash. X is weapon change, Y is inventory, Z is jump. These controls are a mess. Okay. Whatever. Good sound test, I'll give it that. I do like a sound test with some voice effects. Lots of grunting in the sound effects, please. Lots of orgasm noises happening. Alright, that's enough. Audio setup. Sound volume is at 127%. Do you really need to have numbers above 100? Why 127? What's... Did you really need it to be that granular? Okay, let's turn the music down a little bit. Let's turn the music to 100. Practice. A knight of the old code must always be a student and a teacher. You have been charged with the task of training young Prince Einan to fight like a brave knight. Look at this game. Oh, you got a stamina bar. Look at that stamina bar. Oh my god. Attacking drains stamina. Oh yeah, so B is basically punch. It's like a backward stab if someone gets behind you. That's a normal. Takes a really long time for your stamina to refill. Oh my god. Inventory, we've got 3 things, no things, 100 things, and 0 things. And Z is jump. Look at that jump animation. Awesome. Okay, and right shoulder is block. That's pretty good. And you can crouch while blocking as well. Alright, decent moveset. The AI doesn't know what to do when I crouch. Look, I'm just going to sit here and crouch and the AI will just flail uselessly above my head. Does guarding affect your stamina? No, you can just guard and it doesn't. Okay, taking hits while guarding doesn't lower your stamina. Okay, you can just stand there and just take hits forever. Okay. Okay, double tapping is running. Okay, this is just going to go on forever because this is a training mode. Okay. So we can just get out of that. I thought maybe they'd be like, oh, you know, here are some techniques to get the better of enemies, but no, you just wail on each other until you get bored. Loading demo, what? Oh no. Yeah, I watched Dragonheart when this movie was new. It's not a good movie. It's like an interesting premise, but the execution is fucking awful. Like it's like it feels like a Kevin Costner movie that they couldn't get Kevin Costner for. It feels like the movie was written for Kevin Costner. You know, the dude from Waterworld and The Postman and other such flops. It felt like a movie that was written for like that kind of character, but for whatever reason they couldn't get him, so they got Dennis Quaid instead. Okay. A former student, Einan, is now king. To your disappointment, he has become a tyrant, plundering and killing the peasants of the land. The pine forest has been overrun with the evil king's henchmen. Though it's basically like an Obi-Wan Darth Vader story. The guy that you helped raise and train to fight ended up becoming evil, and now, like, as his mentor, you feel like you are responsible. And so you go on a mission to try and kill him. And there's a dragon involved for reasons. I don't know. There's some magic bullshit, like Einan's life force is tied to the dragon. I wonder what these rings do. Huh, nice. I'm assuming that's a more powerful attack, maybe? Can I collect swords? God. Oh, can I scoot? I can scoot. Good. Oh, fuck off. Oh my god, I'm defeated by a log. Oh, I made it. Get fucked. Okay. Goblets of wine refill my health. Another sword. My sword is now glowing. Oh my god. Holy shit. Fatality. What these rings are for? Unfortunately, I don't have the manual for this game. This is one of the very few Sega Saturn games in my collection that doesn't have a manual. Complete copies of this game are hard to find, apparently. Otherwise, I would not have settled for a copy without a manual. And I think I'm going to reset my capture device. No, my scaler, because it's having trouble keeping vertical sync again. Yeah, I think I mentioned before that this scaler I'm currently using, the GBSC, is really good at dealing with on-the-fly resolution changes that you see in a lot of games from this era, but seems to really struggle with figuring out vertical sync. Okay, it's fixed for now. Okay. Yeah, the AI really doesn't seem to know what to do when I crouch. They kind of get confused. Fuck. Whoa. Okay, interesting. Oh, fuck you. I like that you can scoot though. You can. Right, black barrels are dangerous. Okay, I'm invincible while I'm sparkling. Good to know. Oh my god, get out of the way! Man, the evil king doesn't need to employ soldiers. He just needs to fill the fucking forests full of swinging logs. Ugh, fuck. Okay. A goblet, let's top my health up again. Okay, if I'm standing ever so slightly above him, I can't hit him. Good stuff. Oh my god, fuck off. This appears to be the strategy, just crouch in front of them and mash C. There's no charge attack, so it's not like you can run up to a dude and hit attack while you're running to do more damage. Which is a shame. Oh, this dude is trapped on the log, isn't he? But because he's standing ever so slightly above me, he can't hit me. Awesome. Let my stamina recharge a little bit. What the fuck? I guess that was an explosive barrel? going on here then? Thank you for saving me from the blades of King Einan's henchmen, Sir Bowen. My name is Gilbert. As a sign of my eternal gratitude, please accept this map of the land. Good luck on your journey, brave knight. That's level 1. Pine Forest, 75% completed. 9% of quest finished. Wow. There's a hot password there for anyone who wants it. Visit the shop. Oh, okay, the rings are currency. Okay. I just wish I knew what... Okay, there's obviously ammo. You can buy an extra life with 30. Don't know what that is. Buy arrows, I guess. Flaming arrows? I'm guessing that's maybe a bomb arrow? A spread of arrows? An arrow with a red bit on it? I don't know. Let's buy a couple of those. Try and figure out what those do. Fuck it. Let's save. Oh, sick. Look at this map screen. Local legends tell of an ancient dragon living in a waterfall at the source of this creek. Evil dragons help King Einan scare the peasants into subservience. Could this dragon be an accomplice of the tyrant? That's actually not true. Not in the movie, at least. They made that up for the game. There are no evil dragons in the movie. There's just the one dragon. Okay. Okay, climbing. Oh, what the fuck? Scoot in case of deadly hawks. Okay. This is just the most effective battle stance the game has. This right here. Oh, we can't swim apparently. Okay, the bird of prey is not going to show up this time. No, not this time either apparently. I'm fucked. I got double teamed. Bowen has died the untimely death of a hero. 4% of the quest was finished and 10% of the last level was completed. I thought you said 9% of the quest was finished. What? Hang on. Game can't even make up its mind about how much of the damn game is finished. Beware the deadly bird of prey. Okay. It's fine. Come on. Come at me, you fucker. See if you can swim. How do I use my arrows? How does one use arrows? I have arrows. A starts. Nope. There seems to be no way to use the arrows. Now I've got to let my stamina recharge. So you can't scoot and guard at the same time. Come on, what? How are you getting through my guard, you fucker? Well, I can stand in that water, just not the other water. Sure, okay. Fuck. Crouch. Case of deadly hawks. Okay, no deadly hawks. Oh, there's a deadly hawk. I'm kind of fucked. No, I'm okay. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, let myself rest. Okay. Oh, cool. You gonna fuck off there, buddy? No? Oh, you can shield bash. That's kind of neat. What if I just run into him? Nope. Wow. You can't get onto the shore because he's blocking it, and you can't... Oh, wow, that sucks. Let's try a different level, because I've got passwords. Okay. I've got some handwritten passwords here from God knows how many years ago. Let's try... What is the crypt? Okay, start is select letters. Interesting choice. 6. D. LJT. T. CXT. C. X. T. 6TB. 6TB. XH. Oh, this is really deep into the game. What the fuck? You have reached the tomb of legendary King Arthur. An old song tells of a noble knight who entered this place seeking Arthur's magical armour. He fought undead monsters, found secret entrances, and overcame deadly traps. But in the end, he was slain by his greatest fear. The Crypt of Camelot. Wow, we're deep into the game here. Skeleton warriors. Awesome. Try shield dash. Okay. Okay. Skeletons aren't that strong. What the fuck are you? Dumb. What the fuck is this? Why would anyone build this? What is this, Sen's Fortress? Okay, let's try jumping on top of these things. Fuck. I appreciate that enemies stay dead when you respawn. That's nice. Oh my god. What the? Why didn't he jump far? Crouch. Try that again. Oh my god, my jumping is fucked. Why does my jumping not... I guess I have to hold down the D-pad? I thought the jumping distance was fixed, but apparently it is not. Okay. These not bombs? I thought they explode. least not all the time, I guess. Those things are stupid. I think they're meant to be ghosts? Oh, all this bullshit. Ah, fuck you, I landed on that. I landed on that. Hello? Oh my god, the coffins are doors. Oh my god, the coffins are doors. Oh no, it's a maze level. Oh, okay, that does hit me. Crouched. God damn. Can I use any of these? Okay, so X. The X button switches weapons. Okay. For some reason, I guess you need... I guess at some point, I guess you just need to find the bow before you can use arrows? But if you can't use arrows, why let you buy them? It's fucked. Okay. Can't pick that up. Okay. Dark Bowen. It's like Dark Link, but way sillier. Just fight an evil version of yourself. Just gonna let my stamina recharge. Wait there a sec. Yeah. It's crazy that, like, there's no drawback to just soaking up hits with the shield at all. Oh my god, I'm hitting the button and it's not fucking moving. It's just an old man standing back there for no reason. Hang on a sec, let me just catch a breath. Okay. Hey old man, who are you? uppercut move. So are you like someone important I can talk to? No? So, what happens now? To kneel? Oh, there we go. I've got to kneel in front of him. Okay. You have overcome your darkest fear. I trust that now you understand the deep wisdom of the old code. Use my magic armor in your fight with the evil King Einan. At this moment he is fighting the rebel peasants. Let Draco bring you to the battlefield. Okay. Actually going to get to see this dragon for once. That's such a massive part of the movie. Oh no, it's... Oh wait, you only get one attempt? Oh, that's fucked. That's stupid. That's stupid. Okay, we'll save that game. That's silly. That looked like some kind of like FMV sequence that I'm not going to try and get to again because I'd have to go through the entire crypt level again and I don't want to do that. Okay. That's enough. That's enough Dragonheart. That game seems really silly. But in like an unintentional way. It's not good, that's for sure. I think Clockwork Knight is better. Skeleton Warriors has much better combat than Dragonheart. World Cup Golf Professional Edition is a better video game. Hardcore 4x4 is worse. Chaos Control is worse. Starfighter 3000 is worse. It's here somewhere. Not as bad as the last two games, but still pretty fucking bad. But this one's got a little bit of charm because it's silly. At least I don't think that was the intention. I think this was meant to be like a serious action game when this came out, but it just ended up aging horribly. I think Batman Forever, the arcade game, is a better game. I think 3D Lemmings is better. I think Alone in the Dark, Jack is Back has a lot more ambition. There's a lot more going on in that game. It's not just a walk to the right, stab 'em up, like this game is. There's more to it. So it's better, I think. I think Dragonheart Fire and Steel is a better game than Offworld Interceptor Extreme. I'm going to say Pro Pinball The Web is a better game than Dragonheart. Dragonheart is better than Johnny Bazooka Tone. Dragonheart is more enjoyable than WrestleMania the arcade game. I think Dragonheart is better than Iron Man. Which means it comes down to Primal Rage. Is it better or worse than Primal Rage? Both games are pretty fucking terrible. But where like Dragonheart Fire and Steel has some like weirdness charm to it due to the very, very goofy digitized sprites and the very goofy sound effects of the people screaming and grunting, and what appeared to be a couple of seconds of an FMV quick time event sequence that I was not expecting, so I completely failed the first QuickTime input. Like, this game's goofy in a way that I think is entertaining. It's not a good game. I think it kind of sucks. I think it sucks a lot, but it's entertaining in the way that it sucks, which Primal Rage is not. Primal Rage just sucks. Primal Rage is just frustrating and annoying and confusing and aggravating and unpleasant to play. Unless you're 10 years old and you love dinosaurs, you know, it's... So I'm going to put Dragonheart Fire and Steel at 128 on the list. Better than the other two games, but still awful. But at least this one's a little bit fun about it. What a weird thing. I might have to look at this game off camera at some point and just like go through the passwords and see what all the dumb levels are, and because that's just silly. That game's just silly. Anyway, that is it for me this time. Thank you for joining me. Next week, we're over 3 hours again. I'm sorry about that. Next week, we will be playing 3 more games. A mech sim, a light gun game, and a sports game. Joy. I do like my sports games. Anyway, that's for next time. So for now, that is all from me. My name is the Real Blue Dragon, and goodbye.